What's goody YouTube? Today, we're back with another reaction video. Parents discover their son is a wanted killer. That's absolutely insane. Who knows what I would do if my kid was a killer? Maybe give him a little spanking on the body. Anyway, guys, this is definitely about to be a pretty crazy video. Shout out to Cross. He told me to watch this YouTube channel and he told me to watch this exact video. Before we get into it, shout out to him. But let's react, guys. Let's watch this shit together. First time.
You're with Brandon.
Rachel.
Rachel. Jared.
First things first, I like this dad's drip. Alright. I like the hat and he's got the Gordon Ryan beard. So, W for him.
This is 21-year-old Brandon Reisner standing alongside his two parents. For the last 6 hours, Brandon has been on the run from police after brutally killing his best friend.
Keep going. You jumped the fence. Headed back towards Collinwood.
And as Brandon's parents learn their son is an alleged killer, all they can do is pray as they patiently wait for their son's fate.
Now, I'm not even a parent. I have no clue what I would do in the situation, but why would you kill your best friend? That's your boy. I want to find out like what his best friend did that he killed him. But side note, a little less serious. I said I like the dad's drip. I like his hair. That's the type of hair I'm low-key going for. I'm talking about the murderer. I like his hair. I kind of want that style.
On a cold November morning in 2022, a ditched Toyota Prius would be discovered by officers in Rome, Georgia.
There's nothing. That's what I was looking for. There's nothing.
Why this car was ditched in the middle of a creek is something police were yet to figure out.
Y'all don't think he's in there?
No, I didn't know there.
Oh, okay. Son's name's Aaron Davis. Supposed to be coming to Rome to see some friends and going to Alabama to see his girlfriend.
And there was no acceleration. It's almost like it just.
Just rode off in there or something.
Yeah.
A tow truck would eventually come and lift the vehicle out from the creek, and upon searching the license plate number, they would discover it belonged to 21-year-old Aaron Davis. The night prior to this footage, Aaron went to visit his longtime friend, Brandon Reisner. The two had been friends since middle school, and their friendship continued all the way through college. Aaron had just...
Listen, me and my boys, we all been friends since middle school, so, you know, let's hope they don't crack one day and do me dirty like this.
Recently graduated from Brigham Young University, so his over 60-mile travel to visit Brandon was meant to celebrate the new start to adulthood. But ever since Aaron had left for Brandon's house, nobody had heard from him, and his phone would go straight to voicemail. This would give Brandon Reisner a call, as he was supposedly the last person to have been in contact with Aaron.
Hey, I'm Lieutenant Sailor's Rome Police. You doing all right today?
Yes, I am. I'm looking for my friend right now.
Yeah, that's what I was calling about. You hadn't heard from him?
I have not. I've tried calling him, and it's just gone straight to voicemail. And I heard he was at Heritage Park, so that's where I'm at right now. So I'm looking around. Do you guys know where the car was?
Okay, now, this guy, the killer, the way he answered the phone, you could low-key tell he already knows stuff. Like, oh, I answered, I'm looking for my friend already, I'm at the park. Like, a thing, if you motherfuckers have watched Death Note, the killer always tries to be part of the investigation. Psychopathic killers. So this guy right here, he's already kind of playing that role. I could tell there's something a bit off. I'm not surprised by his reaction.
Yeah, it was in a ditch over there. When's the last time you saw Aaron?
I saw him last night.
About what time?
Well, we started drinking around like 12
Uh-huh.
noon. He started throwing up pretty bad. He told me to leave him alone. I guess I woke up around like 1 or 2 a.m.
Uh-huh.
And that's when I saw that his car was gone.
All right. Well, if y'all hear from him, let us know.
And you see, like, it's the next morning. Like, you're looking for your friend, all this stuff. Like, bro, if I got saucy with my boy, which I don't, but if I got saucy with my boy and then he's sick and then not answering the phone the next day, bro, I'm just gonna leave him alone. Like, he's sick. I'm not gonna be out here searching for him. So that's where he kind of slipped up. You know, he's already, you know, you could kind of tell he already knows something happened to Aaron. Or, I don't know who's Aaron. I think Aaron's the guy who got killed. RIP. All serious, no, RIP, actually. This is a fucked up story. I'm just trying to, give good commentary for you guys. But, yeah. He's giving, us some clues that he already knows what's up.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for the help, sir.
All right. Bye-bye.
A few hours later, they showed up, unannounced, at Brandon's
Got a
house
nice
to
car.
get more answers about what happened the night before. This time, face to face.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Officer Gar with the Rome Police Department. We're following up on all this. Can you walk me through what's going on? Just make sure we're all on the same page.
We started drinking
Yeah.
around 12 yesterday.
Yeah, it's you and Aaron, right?
Yeah, me and Aaron.
Okay. Anyone else with you guys?
And went to bars, and I had bought some red wine.
Yeah.
And
Drinking red wine with your boy?
came back here, started drinking red wine. He doesn't drink too often, so
Yeah.
he had gone upstairs and was just puking everywhere to the toilet. It was like standing up and puking for some reason. And I went downstairs and he told me that he doesn't need any help. I went downstairs, dropped a bottle, cut my pinky,
Mhm.
and I went to the urgent care this morning, took a shower, went to bed,
Okay.
and then woke up 1 to 2 a.m. and his car was gone.
Despite
Okay, this seems like a rehearsed story. This seems like, he doesn't seem natural in his movements and he's not giving a lot of detail, just like straightforward facts. So, yeah. Definitely super sus.
Brandon's strange demeanor, Aaron's actions
definitely
last night
strange
connect
demeanor.
with the ditched car and lack of response for the last 12 hours. If Aaron was a light drinker and got heavily intoxicated, who knows what he could have done while completely by himself.
Do you have any problem with us checking inside the house?
The officer would search the house and find some interesting discoveries.
Let's see.
Several doors would be locked, specifically the door leading to Aaron's room, where he supposedly threw up several times.
Oh, shit.
This was strange, so Brandon would be called inside to help get them up to Aaron's room.
Do you mind coming in here with me so you can just show me where I'm going and all that?
Yeah.
Just makes it a little bit easier. The bathroom is up there that he was up checking in. I got you. Oh, Lord.
Oh.
Is that what's in the laundry right now, I guess? Okay.
Bro, if you murdered someone in those bed sheets, don't wash them, bro. Burn them.
Officers would notice a strong chemical smell coming from the room and find excessive amounts of cleaning supplies. But all of that would mean nothing compared to what they found next.
Yo, also, my boy got a creepy Satan skull in the room. That has to mean something.
There's a significant amount of blood next to
Yo, I bought that same clock for my grandpa.
the bed, too.
Oh, what?
There's a significant amount of blood next to the bed, too.
Got him.
Decent. More than just vomit all the way over here.
My boy needs to get into that sports car we saw in his driveway and skirt to frickin' Mexico or something.
Here. Looks like it's been there a while, but he could have been throwing up blood, I guess. See all that? It's weird to be throwing up blood like that. Not to mention, if he had alcohol poisoning, he wouldn't have been able to get up and move around this morning.
It seems as though Brandon sensed the officer's suspicion arising as well, as when Aaron's room was
Oh,
being
he's-
searched,
He's getting ready to run. You saw him doing some freaking track stretches.
he decided to do this.
Oh, look. Look at him right there. He's waiting to book it.
Oh, my knees.
Yeah. Caught him.
He jumped the fence, headed back towards Collinwood.
Unfortunately, officers lost sight of Brandon. He officially managed to escape the police, at least for now.
So I realize you might not be able to answer this question. Probably don't know the answer, but I'll try. Is there suspicion that Brandon was involved in what, hurting Aaron or something?
There's suspicion of something happening in the home.
Beyond getting drunk and throwing up?
Well, we don't know.
They're lifelong friends. We called back after the boy's mom called us. We called back and said, when did you last see Aaron? He says, I guess he left during the night. And that's all we did. He went to look for him where the car was reported.
Yes.
The powers that be have our number?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
When police spoke to him again, his demeanor would shift dramatically.
What's the status? So, first of all, I understand you found his cell phone. That's right. You want to turn that over to us?
Maybe.
Okay.
I do. My gut says yes, but at the same time,
Yeah, I mean, we
I don't know.
we'll probably need to go through it and see
Right.
at least maybe where he's been today. There is a significant amount of blood in that upstairs bedroom and on the carpet. But I wanted to be straight up with you, not go home and find that. Okay.
No, I appreciate that.
And this is like such a dilemma, such a heartbreaking dilemma. Like, I don't have kids, but like having to give up a loved one, like my brother or something like that, having to, willingly, he definitely saw something that's proof on there that he killed this guy. And, to see this, to find, to have like your world flipped upside down, he probably never thought his son would do anything like this. Something so crazy. And, now it's just all settling in. It's easy to say like you would want to help, the police and do the right thing. Just like what this guy's going through, he wants to help. He said his gut is telling him to give the phone, but it's hard to just, give police the evidence to put away a loved one, for life. He knows his son is going to go to jail for life. So, such a heartbreaking, tough situation. There's another thing too, like, your actions don't just affect you and the person that you might did it to. It's not just affecting, Brandon and Aaron, him and his friend. It's affecting all their families, all their friends, everybody. It's just so heartbreaking that this guy would do this. I really want to know what the motive was for the murder. Like, why would he kill his best friend and, throw his life away like this? I wonder if he could be charged with, like, being an accomplice for not giving over the phone.
On the phone, Brandon would leave an array of horrifying notes, such as, his scream became a gargle as he swallowed his tongue. I like dark places where my mind melts. It feels so good and I feel so cool. My brain's a waterfall running out of my nose like drool. I can turn myself on in the blink of an eye. They notified me as the smartest man alive. Additionally, he would leave a to-do list following the murder of Aaron. 1. Schedule last 3 songs. This was in reference to his YouTube channel where he would post his music. 2. Vacuum. 3. Laundry. 4. Shower in my shower. 5. Take bath. Tomorrow. 1. Text Rachel that Aaron threw up horribly. I think there was some blood in it. 2. I woke up and he was gone. Whether or not these exact messages were what alarmed Jeremy is unknown. But something on that phone made it clear to him that Brandon had killed Aaron. And just an hour later, Jeremy would call police, detailing that he was with Brandon and that he was willing to surrender and turn himself in. So 25 minutes later, Brandon and his parents would arrive at the station.
You're with Brandon. Rachel. Jeremy. Thank you. Rachel, Jeremy, if y'all can have a seat out here, I'm gonna take him back there and we'll talk, man. Would you like to talk in private?
You need to send somebody out to find the body.
Okay. I'll be right back out with you, okay?
Yeah, he knows.
I would like you would like a lawyer. Okay. All right. Sit tight for just a minute.
He turns his attention over to them to try and get the information that he's looking for.
Need to find that body. I can take you out. Try to show you. I can try to show you. You can try to show us the general area, yeah. Okay. There's an old cemetery up the hill. You turn left. Trendle, something like Trendle. Okay. We can show you. All right.
This statement from Jeremy was crucial information to track down Aaron's body. But as valuable as this information is, the detective recognized the importance of capitalizing on the opportunity to gather as much from Jeremy as possible while he remained cooperative.
Aaron's body is likely there. He's mentally unstable. He has Tourette's and since he was a kid, diagnosed as a kid. And with that comes OCD, and people say they have OCD all the time, they don't understand. And so they live with that.
This raises the possibility that his actions may have been influenced by mental instability. Regardless, police now had an approximate location of where Aaron's body should be. So,
Okay. Now you guys see the dad, he did the right thing in this situation. I mean, I could only, say what I would do. I pray I'm never in this, circumstances. But yeah, I feel like you gotta do the right thing. If your son or someone close to you messed up that bad, killed someone innocent, and it's just a super messy situation of bad mental health, like, I would have to, I would want to do the right thing. I would want to cooperate. And it's just like, really, this is such a messed up situation. But I'm glad that the dad actually, did the right thing by cooperating and telling the police, where this kid's, the location of this kid's body. But this is just terrible for everyone involved again.
all hands went on deck to search the cemetery Jeremy had described. Aaron was found buried in the cemetery, behind a secluded area in the back of the property. Even worse was that his body was wrapped inside the very sheets he slept on in Brandon's house. The speculation had come to an end. Brandon Reisner was a cold-blooded murderer. Right after this discovery, Brandon was placed under arrest for the murder of Aaron Davis and transported to the local prison. But the cops found his behavior very unconventional.
Walker, you got ID in here if you want. For me? No, we're talking to him. You got your ID in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
Officers stated that Brandon
Bro, is this guy
remained
trolling?
eerily calm while being transported and seemed completely unfazed by the entire situation. Officers had one tragic duty to complete before the end of the day: break the news to Aaron's parents that their son had been murdered.
Now, this is also, like, low-key why I couldn't be a cop. Like me, like, I tried out for a lot of, like, union jobs, like civil service jobs, like sanitation, FDNY, all that type of stuff. And people be asking me, like, oh, like, why not a cop? Like, I feel like police are honestly, like, look, there's a lot of corrupt cops, bad cops who abuse their power and their force. But I feel like police have like the hardest job and yet are disrespected and disliked the most. Like, bro, everybody loves firefighters. Garbage men, people don't really like them, but they don't really do, like, bro, they just kind of like lift trash. But like cops, bro, like, they always have to be alert, stopping criminals in the act, trying to stop shit before it starts, solving like literal mysteries. Detectives solve literal mysteries, bro. That's what a detective does. That's what detective shows are. And they really have to use their best judgment. And not everybody's perfect, and they're gonna mess up. And a lot of people hate on cops for messing up, and yes, there's bad cops, but like being a cop is so hard, bro. Like just in doing the right thing. Being a cop, it's so hard to do the right thing when you're a cop, because you do it a lot of the time, but you just gotta act on the fly. And that's not even talking about this. Like, this is hard too, bro. Imagine you gotta tell someone their kid is dead. It's just so messed up.
Here? I don't know a whole lot because I'm not. I've been here doing all the research. Can be specific.
Why would he do that?
Yeah, we gotta find out why.
We need my son.
That justice would come inside the courtroom.
Yo, he changed a lot in prison, bro. Damn.
On July 18th, 2024, Brandon was left with little to no defense for his crimes, and his plea to claim mental insanity was quickly ruled out.
And I have come to the conclusion that justice requires that Mr. Reisner be sentenced on count 1 to imprisonment for life without parole. And that's what I'm going to do.
He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole after pleading guilty to the murder and mutilation of Aaron Davis.
Yeah, guys, that was a crazy story. Again, shout out Cross for putting me onto this channel. He told me to watch this video specifically. But I just want to know why he did it. They didn't give him the mental insanity, thing. They did not say he was mentally insane. I guess after they did research and stuff. So, why would he do it? That's just so fucked up. Honestly, guys, if you're dealing with any type of, mental dilemmas in your head, mental, problems, best thing you could do is really look for help. Because that shit will eat you alive. If you just kind of let it stay in your brain and don't talk about it and don't try to help. And you can see right here, like, that just went crazy and killed this guy. Like, the way he was acting in the police station, just the way he was acting all around, you could tell something was off with him. And again, guys, such a sad story because, the kid had such a bright future, and it's his friend that killed him. Thought they were just chilling, drinking some brews, probably about to, freaking play some zombie split screen. And he killed him. So messed up, guys. Anyway, guys, we're not gonna do a big old clap. Anyway, guys, if you guys liked the video, drop a like, subscribe, comment, share. If you want to see some more reaction videos, that's what we could do. Please, guys, leave a comment on what type of videos y'all want to see, so I can make the good content for you. But with that being said, stay blessed.